What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 16 tutorial. This one's going to be focusing on how to attack through the middle. I already have a whole bunch of different tutorials on FIFA 16 on basically everything, and recently I made a how to attack through the wings and an overall attacking tutorial. So this one's going to be focusing more on how to attack through the middle, which is the most threatening position in FIFA 16, as you see by this chart. The red zone is the danger zone, the middle of the pitch. That's where around 90 to 95% of the goals in FIFA 16 are scored. So that's where you want to attack, and that's where the defenders want to defend. So the first way to do this is by doing 1-2 passes, which is done by pressing the LB and the A button if you're on Xbox, or the L1 and the X button if you're on PlayStation. And as you see here, what you want to do is get in those positions where there's space in front of you and there's an open player near you, an open teammate near you, as you see here. And when there's open space in front of you, if you do the give and go pass by pressing the LB and the A button, he's going to pass the ball to the player, and then he's going to continue on a run going straight towards where the open space is. If there's open space, as you see here, then he's going to move into that space, and then you can find him with a nice little through ball or a regular pass depending on the situation. You got to make sure that you're doing good passes, you're taking your time. This does not mean you're just passing and trying to move up the pitch as quickly as possible. That is not what you want to do. You want to wait till you find these open places and then do the give and goes. You want to wait till you have space. You want to make sure you take short passes, you're clear with your passes, you're aiming at the guy you're passing to, you take your time, and then you go towards those open spaces through the middle of the pitch. Why is this so effective? Well, because the center backs are usually the ones that are there in the middle of the pitch. The center backs don't have the agility or the speed or all these stats that your attackers do, that they can switch directions, maintain speed, and blow by them. These center backs are slower, they're more sluggish, they take a little bit more time to move in and out, and you can really use your agility. One of the big things is that since this is the middle of the pitch, usually there's a whole bunch of defenders there. It's really clogged up. So what you want to do is push the defenders out of position. As you're seeing here, you want the center backs to lock onto you. How do they lock onto you? Eventually, when you get close enough to these center backs, they're going to lock onto you. They're going to start jockeying you. They're going to start zooming in on you. So once you notice this, that they're running with you, you want to start moving a little bit away from the center of the pitch. Just make them move out of their position. Usually, if it's a 4-back formation, there's 2 center backs in the middle. One's got the right middle, the other one's got the left middle. So you want to try to move them towards where the right back's supposed to be, or just move them farther up the pitch. Just move them out of position, and that way your players will go into and start making runs into that position. And what the defender's gonna have to do is either they're gonna have to rotate, play some help defense, and somebody else, there's gonna be an open space somewhere else in the pitch, or there's gonna be a wide open space for you to take advantage, as you see in this situation. Great way to do this is by doing the protect the ball by pressing the L2 or the LT button if you're on Xbox right before you're about to receive the ball. Here you're seeing just outside the penalty box, the defender's coming out at me. He's trying to take the ball away from me as soon as I get it. So as soon as I'm going to receive the ball, I start holding the L2 or the LT button. And what that does is there's no way he can take the ball away from me. He's either going to have to foul me or go around me. And if he tries to go around me, that gives me plenty of time to move in the opposite direction and get right on by him. And once I get right on by him, that means one of the center backs is completely out and there's a huge opening. So the other center back's either going to have to rotate, or a left back or a right back's going to have to rotate. And that means somewhere else there's going to be an open space. And that just causes a chain reaction. And that's what you want to do. Another great way is in the first touch, the fake shot. And these are a bunch of different skill moves. And the fake shot is a 2-star skill move by sliding your finger from the B button to the A or the circle button to the X. Extremely effective once again when they're coming out at you. And as you get to this distance apart just that distance, you want to start powering up as if you're going to take a shot, and then slide your finger to the A button as soon as you're about to receive the ball, and then move your left thumbstick while you're sliding your finger towards the inside, towards the goal, so you make a good hard cut. And usually, since the center backs, once again, they don't have the agility, they can't switch directions as well as you can, you're going to catch them by surprise, you're going to blow by them, and either going to have an open path to the goal, or once again, they're going to have to play some help defense, and there's going to be an opening somewhere else in the pitch. For the skill moves that really I find the most effective inside the middle of the pitch, inside that penalty area, the best one in my opinion is the precision dribble, which is done by pressing the two trigger buttons at the same time, the LT and the RT, or the L2 and the R2 button. And basically everyone can do this skill move. As you see here, whenever there's a player that's trying to overplay you, they're trying to cut you off, you do this, you press that precision dribble and modifier, the face up dribble if you prefer, and you can really control the ball, switch direction quickly. And if you want to sprint out of it, just release the LT or the L2 button and maintain the sprint button down, and you're going to get a nice little speed boost if you see some open space in front of you. And you can really take advantage of this either to gain yourself time for a pass or to get in through and get an easy scoring opportunity. Another one that's extremely effective is the roulette, a 3-star skill move by pressing with the right analog stick down and rolling it forward 180 degrees, either to the right or to the left, depending on which way you want to spin to. It's a 3-star skill move, and it's extremely effective whenever there's a player rushing out at you near the center of the pitch. There's center backs that a lot of times they're going to get anxious if you get near the penalty area, and they're going to start rushing out at you. You do this move to one of the directions, and you're going to be able to blow by them, maintain your speed, and once again, clear path to the goal, or they're going to have to help out and give some open space somewhere else. And then similar and a really good complement to that is the heel-to-heel flick, which is again a 3-star skill move by pressing up and backwards in your right analog stick with your right analog stick. And once again, it really fools your defense, especially since they think you're going to do a spin move or to stop and turn or something like that, because you are slowing down and it looks like you're going to do that, but instead you maintain the same direction, you fool the center backs, and you get an easy opportunity. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with all your friends. Get this to as many people as possible. Click on top left if you want some more tutorials. Like I said before, guys, I got tutorials on basically everything in FIFA 16. Click on top right if you want to see my Road to Glory, Road to Division 1 series. Click on the bottom left if you want to see my formation review / guides, which will teach you how to play with any formation in FIFA 16. And click, of course, to the bottom right to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. Thanks, guys.